Hello everyone, my name is Praveen Mishra and I welcome you all to StudyIQ IAS English, your favorite channel indeed. And today we are going to discuss about a topic that is known as types of majority in the Indian Parliament. So yes, a type of a topic, which a student, often faces a huge level of confusion, disturbance, or, kind of an irritation thing as well, that you're not able to differentiate between the types of majority. So don't worry, in the next some 15-20 minutes, okay, precisely, we shall be eliminating all doubts. So stay tuned. Right. So when we talk about the types of majorities, specifically in our parliament, okay, in the Indian parliament, so there are four types of majority. The first one, obviously, it is here in front of our screens. That is the simple majority. Second one, it's the absolute. Third, we have got the effective, and finally we have got the special majority. So guys, remember, yes, we have got only these types of four majorities. Okay, there is nothing fifth, sixth, seventh type. Okay, yes, the difference would be the special majority, that is the fourth one, is having three subtypes. But yes, when you talk about the major classification, so it is just four. Okay, simple majority, effective majority, absolute majority, and special majority. Right? So remember, these are just four types of majorities. Eliminate this particular element, that there is any fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth type of majority. Absolutely not. Okay. Yes, once again, fourth one, that is a special majority, is having sub classifications of three types. Okay. So here we go with the first one. Simple majority. Is it really simple? Yes, it is literally the simplest one in understanding as well. Okay. It is also known as with some other names, like we have got the name here, the ordinary majority, the functional majority, or even working majority. So the name is simple majority, and it is having three other names as well. So these all has been mentioned so that you do not have any confusion whether you encounter the term functional majority or the working majority or the ordinary majority. They are all equals to what? They are all equal to the simple majority itself. Right? So it refers to, now what is the simple majority? Majority of the members of the house present and voting. Okay, the majority of what? The members of the house, those who are present there inside the parliament in the day, okay, and they are willing to vote as well. So simply speaking, for an example, if 500 members are in the Lok Sabha, but on the date of voting, only 400 are present and voting. So a bill needs 200 plus 1. Okay, that is 201 votes. That is known as simply the simple majority, as in 50% of 400 plus 1, that is 201. This is absolutely, very clear in the word simple majority, right? 50% of the members present and voting. So let's say totally there are 500 members in the Lok Sabha. Okay, for example, though presently it is 543, we have kept a figure 500, and out of 500 only 400 are present. So what is the simple majority needed? Simple majority is needed here just 50% of 400. What is that? 200 and plus 1, that is 201. That is known as simple majority. Okay, once again, 50% of the members present and voting. That's it. Okay, now we move on to the next one. Okay, the usage of simple majority. So as per Article 100, don't worry about this huge paragraph, right? Just let's understand it in the simplest form. Article 100 of the Indian Constitution states that, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, all questions at any sitting of either house of the parliament, okay, shall be using this Article 100 only to pass any bill. So one line if I have to give, simple majority term, okay, is mentioned where? Is mentioned under Article 100. Okay, or the usage, not the term basically. The usage of simple majority is mentioned where? Under Article 100. And now the areas where we can use simple majority. Okay, so here passing of the ordinary bills, money bills, or even any financial bills. In the previous lecture, we already discussed the difference between money bills and financial bills, right? Next, passing of the adjournment motion, no confidence motion, censure motion, confidence motion, and the motion of thanks. right? Then apart from that, in case of removal of vice president in Lok Sabha only, that is Article 67, or approval of imposition of president's rule in any state under Article 356, approval of proclamation of financial emergency under Article 360, or election of the speaker and deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha, okay, under Article 93, and election of the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha under Article 89. And finally, passing of the resolution by Lok Sabha for disapproving the continuation of national emergency, once again Article 352. So these are the particular incidences through which simple majority is used. Okay, remember guys, Article 100, okay, explains the usage of simple majority, and these are the articles where simple majority is used. What are the articles? Once again, 352, 89, okay, 93, we have got 360, 356 and 67. So these are the articles through which simple majority is used, okay, or in which simple majority is used, right? So moving to the next one, here we go, the effective majority. So the term effective majority refers to the majority of the total membership of the House, excluding, remember, excluding the vacant seats. Right here, vacant seats are not included. Okay, they are excluded. So in other words, if it is the majority of the then effective strength of the House, right? For example, you can understand it with example. If Lok Sabha has got maximum 545 seats, but let's say out of those 545, 5 members are absent or the seats are vacant due to any reason. Okay, maybe resignation, okay, or maybe because of removal, or okay, because of anti-defection law or any certain type of condition. Okay, so out of 545 total members, 5 seats are vacant. So now, what is the effective strength? Obviously, it's 540. So what will be majority? Okay, 50% of 540 plus 1, that is equals to 271. So remember guys, effective majority is what? Here, I'm talking about the strength of the total membership of the House, excluding the vacant seats. So once again, example, let's say 545 total members, 5 are absent or vacant, whatever. Okay, so what is now the effective strength available to us? 540. So what will be the 50 plus 1 of 540? That will be 271. Right? So this is what? Effective majority. Now the usage of effective majority, where what we can see here, removal of the president, removal of the vice president in Rajya Sabha. Remember guys, okay, do not get confused. Here what is mentioned? Removal of vice president in Lok Sabha, okay, where simple majority is used. And now what we have mentioned in the effective majority, removal of the vice president in Rajya Sabha under Article 67. Okay, so this is what the difference. Simple majority will be used in the removal of vice president in Lok Sabha, but effective majority will be used in the removal of vice president in Rajya Sabha. Right? Then removal of the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, that is under Article 90. Okay, here also effective majority, and removal of the speaker and deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha under Article 94. So you can see all of the 3 places, what is the common word? The common word is removal. Okay, the common word is basically removal. So removal of deputy or the, you can say, vice president under Article 67, removal of deputy chairperson of Rajya Sabha, Article 90, or removal of the speaker or the deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha under Article 94. So here we are all using what? The effective majority. Now, the next one, the absolute majority. What is this absolute majority now? So it refers to a majority of the total membership of the House. Okay, what is that? Majority of the total membership of the House, irrespective of the facts, irrespective, doesn't matter, right? Irrespective of the facts, whether there are vacant seats or absentees. Okay, in the effective one, we were taking into the consideration the vacancy. Okay, here we do not have to take care of the vacant seats. So for example, so total strength of Lok Sabha presently is what? 543. So what will be the absolute majority? So it will be 50% of 543 plus 1, that is 272, right? So 543 divided by 2 plus 1, that is 272. This is what? Absolute majority. Doesn't matter whether the seats are vacant, absentees are there, no, doesn't matter. Total 543. Okay, so 50% of 543, that is 272, 271. Okay, and then finally what we have got? Plus 1. Okay, so in total 272 seats. Now, when you talk about the usage of absolute majority in the parliament, so remember, it is not prescribed by the constitution anywhere. So, previously what we have seen, Article 100 talks about simple majority or the usage of majorities basically. Okay, then we have seen the usage as well. Here, when you talk about the usage of absolute majority, so it is not prescribed by the constitution for any use or for any case or purpose as a stand-alone single requirement. Okay, so what it is mentioning, it is rather required in certain cases as a component of the special majority. Thus, the parliament or the state legislature does not use the absolute majority for normal businesses. Okay, it is mainly used for the formation of the government. So, whenever there is elections, whenever Lok Sabha elections or the Vidhan Sabha elections, any party who has won needs to represent what? Needs to represent the majority. Okay, and that is known as absolute majority, irrespective of the absentees or the vacant seat. So 543 total seats. So in order to provide absolute majority, I need that mark of 272. Okay, so remember, it is not prescribed by the constitution for any case or purpose as a standalone single type of requirement. Okay, so it is not used by parliament or state legislatures for normal businesses. It is used for the creation of the government at the central and the states level, right? Now, talking about the final one, that is the special majority. So as discussed in the beginning of the session, there are three types of special majority. And what are they? A special majority mentioned under Article 249, special majority under Article 368, and special majority with states' consent. Okay, so let's discuss all of them one by one. So when we talk about the first one, that is a special majority under Article 249. So special majority simply 2/3 of the members present and voting. Okay, 2/3 of the members present and voting. It's not 50% now. 2/3. Okay, so let's say totally what we have got 543. So what we have to do, 2/3 of 543. Okay, so this will be my special majority. And where it is used, whenever Rajya Sabha passes a resolution to legislate on any matter into the state list. So when you read polity, you will encounter a chapter that is known as Center-State Relations. In that we have got Schedule 7 under Article 246. We have got three lists: the union list, the state lists, and the concurrent list. So in the union list, only and only union can make laws. In the state list, only and only state can make laws in normal circumstances. In the concurrent list, both can legislate. But as I stated, in the state list, states only can make laws in normal circumstances. When it is president's rule or the national emergency has been imposed, then center, takes the authority to legislate on any matter into the state list. In that very same way, okay, Rajya Sabha can pass a resolution. Okay, Rajya Sabha can simply pass a resolution, and then what can happen? Parliament can make any law mentioned into the state list. Okay, but for that, Rajya Sabha needs what? Special majority, that is 2/3 of the members present and voting. So let's say 2/3 of 543, so it will be roughly 362. So this is what the members are needed. Okay, in case of Rajya Sabha, it won't be 543, so it will be 250 as the total strength Rajya Sabha is having right now, 250, right? So let's say 250 members present and voting. So in that 250 members, at least 2/3 of the members should be supporting the resolution. Right? So when simple example, Rajya Sabha passes a resolution allowing Parliament to make laws on a state subject. Remember, this thing is mentioned under Article 249 that Rajya Sabha can pass a resolution to legislate on any matter written in or mentioned in the state list. And for that, the resolution must be supported by a special majority. What is that special majority now? 2/3 of the members present and voting. As simple as that. Now, next, special majority under Article 368. One which might be confusing a bit more to you guys while reading, but let's eliminate all of that such type of confusion. Okay, so what is this special majority under Article 368? Now, what is Article 368? We know it very well. It is the amendment procedure of the Constitution. How the Constitution gets amended. So, as per the Article 368 provisions of the special majority, okay, so 2/3 of the members present and voting plus two conditions are required. First condition is 2/3 of the members present and voting plus majority of total strength of the House. Okay, so it is used for passing the constitutional amendment bills. Okay, so any particular amendment that is related to constitution, for example, fundamental rights, center-state relations, okay, not center-state relations, sorry, fundamental rights, or any type of particular provision related to, precedent, or maybe the government, or maybe any type of a scheme or a policy. Okay, so anything that relates to constitution, right? Okay, so constitutional amendment is mentioned under Article 368, and it says special majority, that is 2/3 of the members present and voting plus two conditions are needed, majority of the total strength of the House. Okay, so used for constitutional amendment bills except for federal provisions. And why this exception? It will be understood into the third part of the special majority, the third type of the special majority, right? Okay, so now let's discuss both of these two conditions, that is 2/3 of the members present and voting plus majority of the total strength of the House. So requirement, these are the two basic requirements. Okay, remember, both of them are required. What is the word mentioned here? And. No, we haven't mentioned the word or. No, you don't have the option that either of any. Okay, any of two. No, right? What do we need? We need both of them. So that is why it is mentioned and. So 2/3 of the members present and voting, and the second condition, majority of the total membership. So now let's substantiate it in the figures. So suppose a constitutional amendment bill is introduced in the Lok Sabha. Okay, just suppose, right? So let's assume total strength of the Lok Sabha is 545 members. Okay, but the members present and voting on that day is just 480. So as you can see, so nearly 65 members are absent. Okay, now the bill will be passed only if both the conditions are met. So condition 1, 2/3 of the members present and voting. So what is present and voting members? 480. So 2/3 of 480, it goes to 320. And now condition 2, majority of the total strength. So what is the total strength? 545. So what is 545? 50%? 273. 50% plus 1, that is majority. Right. So I will have to make sure that the votes are always greater than 273. Okay. Then I will talk about the minimum members present and voting. Okay. So remember this thing. The minimum strength, okay, or sorry, the minimum votes that is received should be always more than 273 in order to get the bill pass, right? Or else the bill won't get passed, because both the conditions will be required when both the conditions will be satisfied only when the second condition is satisfied. Now don't get confused. I'll state it again. Both the conditions will be satisfied only when the second condition is satisfied. So let's say total members 545. Okay. Now, out of 545, only 480 are present. So what will be the 2/3 for 480? So it is 320. Now, 320 votes are fine. Okay. But let's say in that case, if it is exceeding 273 plus, then that is fine. But let's just change the situation. I say that this day, okay, on the voting, it's not 480, only 280 are present. Okay. So now obviously 2/3 of 280 will be even less than 273, right? So even if I get 273 votes somehow, though that is an impossible task here with this 280, then also it's not going to work for me, right? So you can see here with this line. So case 1, let's say if 300 votes are in favor. So 300 votes, okay, they are smaller than 320. So fails condition 1, bills not passed. Case 2, if 320 votes are in favor. So 325, okay, it is greater than 320, and 325, it is also greater than 273. So bill is technically passed, right? So remember, both the conditions should be fulfilled. That is 2/3 of the members present and voting, and then the second part, okay, that is the total strength or the majority of the total membership of the house. They both should be crossing the figures. Okay, so I hope guys all of this confusion is eliminated now with the special majority. Okay, and now moving to the final one, that is a special majority with the state's consent. Okay, so same as Article 368, but ratification by half of the state legislature is required. Okay, so let's say I have got 2/3 of the majority. Okay, 2/3 of the members present and voting. Okay, that is done. Plus majority of the total strength of the house is done. Plus out of 28 total states. So let's say presently I have got 28 states. Half of them, that is at least 14 of the states, that is the assemblies, should pass the very same bill with simple majority. Okay, so if out of 28 states presently, 14 of them are passing it with simple majority, right? 14 of them are passing it with simple majority, I'm done. Okay, so I have passed it from parliament with 2/3 of the members present and voting, and then majority of the members total strength, majority of the total strength of the house, that is done. And now finally, okay, out of 28, 14 states, they have ratified that yes, it is good, it should be happening. Okay, and those states need to ratify it with simple majority only. Okay, and it is used whenever any amendment is there which is affecting, let's say, the elections of the president, the center-state relations, or even the powers of judiciary. Then in that case, okay, such type of majority is required. Okay, so example, you can see amendments to change the powers of the Supreme Court. In case there is any amendment to change the powers of the Supreme Court, then what is required? Special majority with states' consent. Okay, so guys, I believe now every tension, every trouble with regard to the types of majority has been, eliminated from your brain, and there is no doubt. And in case there is any doubt, feel free to let us know into the comment section. And apart from that, you can connect with me over the Telegram and Instagram channels. So the Telegram channel, it is study_with_Praveen. So you can join me in this channel here. Okay, and you can get all the PDFs, all the class links and everything here on this channel. And for any such discussion, you can ping me on my Instagram account, that is Praveen Mishra _2107. So wherever you feel free to connect, okay, just please ping me up once and I shall be happy to help you. Okay, and then apart from that, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to the StudyIQ IAS English channel so that you never miss any update from the channel. You know the importance of the channel very well, so just hit the subscribe button. And yes, let's keep on the hard work and the smart work, and let's crack the UPSC CSE. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching once again. See you soon. Bye bye, take care. Jai Hind.